Hi guys, welcome to another video with Mal. It's time for another book review challenge video. This will be books 160 through 167. So I'm getting on with my stuff. I've got a whole bunch of other comics I have read as well, but I'm going to do those in a separate video because it is going to take me a while to get through this. I am really behind. Until I told you guys last time I wasn't going to try to get more than like 5 or 6 books behind, but it happened again. I just haven't had time to record, so we're going to go through just the smaller graphic novels. I've got kind of like independent ones that aren't just like normal comic books, ones that are trades or larger. So first one we're going to look at is Space Trash. I don't think I reviewed this one for you guys, but I picked this one up at London Comic Con. Which one was it? MCM Comic Con. This is an awesome book. This is by Linda Butts. It says a comic that is totally not inspired by true life events because it's set in space. And this is just really sweet. And I'm hoping I can find other work by her. I do have a signed copy because I did buy it from the artist. But I really like how the characters are drawn in this. It's very fun. It's just a very short comic, but it's just drawn so cute. And it's adorable. And I really want there to be another one of this. And it says it's to be continued, so hopefully it will be. We even have Space Cats, which are something I really like. And whenever I see Space Cats and stuff, I must buy them because they're adorable. So yeah, so this was quite a fun little read. Really enjoyed it. I definitely wish there was kind of more of it. So I'm not going to give it 5 out of 5 because I want there to be more of it. So I'm hoping there will be more soon. She said she was kind of working on more of them. But I will give it 4 out of 5 because I think it's a really great read. You should definitely check it out if you get a chance. I think you can buy it off her her website. This was literally just published in October, so not that long at all. So really great comic, Space Trash. Okay, so and then we had these are all ones that I've done in comic calls not too long ago, but I really wanted to be an anthropologist. This was a really fun book. This is one I just kind of came across while I was shopping in Mega City Comics. I'd never heard of this author before, but I thought I'd try it out. It's by a French author, and it is just kind of, it's very French actually, to kind of put it lightly. You got lots of good French influence there, and since I study French in school, I kind of like that. So we've even got like whole things of her kind of like just dancing in panels. It's quite fun. It is kind of just and even more dancing, lots of dancing in this. It is kind of just her life with her partner and raising her kids. So it's autobiographical, and it's just a fun little comic. I really did enjoy the illustration style. I think it's quite fun and energizing. And it's just a nice one to read. And she just talks about different aspects of being a mother and kind of like growing up. There is a lot of kind of dirty humor in this as well. So if you're not into that, you probably won't like it very much. Here's an example. I have breasts. Yay! I'm very excited about like a new bra. But I thought this was a fun read. It is quite long as well. I think it is. Does it have page numbers? No, it doesn't. I think it's a good at least 200 pages, so it's quite a big book. So good value for money. It was 15 quid, so not too expensive either. So you can check that one out as well. I would give this one, I think probably a 3.5 out of 5. I did really enjoy it, but not as much as Space Trash. I thought this was a good one to read. Something different. I do prefer actual narrative rather than just individual comics normally, but it was good fun. I like that one. Okay, the next one I have is Moon Cop, which is adorable, and I was looking forward to buying this one for a long time. Came across it in a comic book store and knew I had to buy it kind of after looking at it for a few minutes. So it's about a policeman on the moon. He's a moon cop, but he's the only moon cop, and there isn't much crime on the moon because everybody seems to be going back to Earth. So there's not very much for him to do. He mostly spends his day looking after old ladies and buying donuts and coffee. Really, that is about it. It's just a very sweet comic though. See kind of the illustration is like gray and black colors. It's very cool. And they've got something called a Lunar Mart, which is like a 7-Eleven that they go to. And he's always kind of like having to buy his coffees and donuts, and that's kind of what he just does. And everybody on the moon knows each other because it's just a very small kind of community. And we even have an old lady who has a dog on the moon. I'll just see if I can find that because it's just really cute as well. So literally the dog is walking in like a little like balloon. It's so cute. I love that. But yeah, this is a really nice comic. You should definitely check it out if you get a chance. It isn't too long. It's a decent length. I say, yeah, it's just under 100 pages. So it's a decent length for a comic. And the panels are quite small, so you do get quite a lot of information within it. I think it was good value as well, and it is a hardcover, so that's really quite nice to have. I would give this one a 5 out of 5. I really enjoyed this one. I like the story, and I think it is one that I kind of will reread a lot in the future. So that was a good one. And then we have this awesome one. This is called Twitter the Comic the Book. And you can kind of see kind of like how it's going to be. So it's supposed to be tweets that have been kind of illustrated. It is very, very random, but lots of fun. It says 120 of his best comics, including a dozen unique for the book. So I'll give you some examples. Let me find one that's not too bad. That's a good one, actually. I don't need this anymore. Butts. It's exactly how we all feel after we finish school. You don't have to worry about it. And this one as well. This is a great one. Nice little Pokemon reference in there. You have protection. Pulls out a Charizard card. No one will be bugging us, babe. It's quite a funny book. I'd never heard of this one before, but I came across it while I was in Forbidden Planet, and it was one I definitely wanted to check out when I saw it. So, I really like this one. I do recommend it. If I was going to give it a rating out of 5, I'd definitely give it a 4.5 out of 5. I think it was a great comic. I just wish it was longer, really. That's the main complaint is I want more because it's a really good book. Okay, then we have Cat Person. This is a comic I've been meaning to kind of buy for a while. I've checked it out on Amazon many, many times before. There's the back cover as well. And it is just about a woman, her relationship with her cat, and like her drawing and having like issues with drawing and stuff like that. The illustration style is really, really sweet. I like how it looks like it's colored in. It's very nicely illustrated, I think. And it just has all the things kind of that happen when you have a cat. The whole first section is about her and her cat. Then there's a section about her, and then a section about her and her partner, and then just miscellaneous things that she's illustrated. But it's all very, very cute. I like this one especially. That's one of my favorite ones. I do think it was worth checking out. I'm glad I actually finally picked it up because I've been waiting to get this one for a while. If I was going to give this a rating out of 5, I think I quite liked it. I'd definitely give this a 3.5 out of 5 because once again, it is individual comics. I prefer a bit of narration, but it is a good little comic book with lots of nice drawings in it. And I think the style that she has is really, really unique as well. Okay. Next one we have is Bee and Puppycat Volume 2. Oh, I love Bee and Puppycat so much. It is so funny. I'm not really into the show, but the comics just work really well for me. And I've tried watching some of the show, and it actually is a bit strange. But I think the comics, the kind of voice that comes through for the comic really, really works. So it works really well with Bee's personality in the comics. Everything is kind of really bright, really works for a comic. And unlike in the show where Puppycat like kind of has subtitles, we're supposed to take it as she can't hear him, but you get all this on here, and it does feel like Puppycat's communicating back with her, which is kind of cool. And I like that a lot. There's even like cuter illustrations in here than normal, which is really, really nice actually, to have multiple different illustration styles. But I just find Bee and Puppycat to be really, really cute characters. really enjoyed this. This is an all-age comic, and I do think like anybody can enjoy this comic. It is a really, really funny one. They just love to eat so much. It's so cute, and they always are going on little adventures as well. And Puppycat is just so likable, with wanting to kind of be a cute, cuddly cat, but also like wanting to be a bit of a badass as well, and wanting a leather jacket, and that is just so sweet. So I definitely give this 5 out of 5. You should definitely be checking out Being Puppycat if you haven't read it yet. It is a great little comic, and I'm looking forward to buying Volume 3. It just went on sale, and I will be looking out for it next time I see it in stores. Yay! Okay, and then I read Jonesy, Volume 1. I picked this up not too long ago. I had read the first issue of Jonesy already, but I did finish up the other issues. I think there were 4 altogether in here. I really like Jonesy, and I think this is a good all-age comic once again. I think if I would have read this when I was a teenager or younger, I would have absolutely loved this book so much. This is kind of like how I was as a teenager, just kind of modern and updated. So Jonesy, I love, has a love of fan fiction, fandom, and all things cute, including ferrets, which is really cool. Her dad has a donut shop, which she ends up working in, called Donut Worry Be Happy, which is the funniest name for a donut shop. And she has a superpower where she can make people fall in love with each other or things, which really comes in handy, but she can't make anybody fall in love with herself. So in the beginning of this book, we have her trying to impress her kind of like celebrity crush stuff, and wishing that she could make him fall in love with her. And that's kind of continued on in some of the other comics that I've got for Jonesy. Really quite sweet. She makes her dad, who goes on a date with another woman, makes him fall in love with this woman by mistake because she wants to get a tattoo. And it's just kind of a really, really strange comic, but really quite fun. I would give this a 4 out of 5. I think it's really a great one to kind of check out. She's a really good female character, someone that looks a little bit different. There's lots of good fandom related stuff in here that I think is really fun if you're a bit nerdy as well. So that's quite cool. And then I started rereading some Walking Dead because, having watched the TV show, I picked up some of the trades not too long ago, and I decided I was going to reread some. So the only one I've gotten to so far is Volume 17 of The Walking Dead, Something to Fear. I have read this before, but I decided I was just going to sit down and read it again, because it had been a while, and I'd forgotten a little bit of it, and it's nice to kind of keep up to date with what's going on with the show as well. So this issue has issue 100, which is one of the saddest issues in The Walking Dead. I wouldn't say the saddest, but one of the saddest. It involves, spoilers, Glenn's death, and it is a very sad one indeed. So this is kind of our first real introduction to Negan, to the Saviors, kind of try to take over our group, and Negan kind of getting his revenge on the Alexandrians. And we also have some big moments in the comic where we get first real introduction to kind of Dwight, Rick and Andrea finally getting together, and also Abraham's death as well. So this is quite a big arc in the comic. It's pretty much where we are currently, like within like 2 or 3 issues of where we are currently. I'm going to read Volume 18 very soon as well, kind of get caught up on where we are in the comic, and then I can read on from there because I have the rest of the sets really. So this volume I think is one of the better ones of The Walking Dead, so I would give this a 5 out of 5 as well. I think this is a great volume of the comic. Not my favorite, but one of the ones that I think is one of the best ones on there. So that is my book reviews for today, guys. I'll have some more for you later in the week. I got loads more to review for you, so maybe tomorrow or the next day. We'll see how it goes with Vlogmas. But thanks for checking out my video. Please subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. And thank you for watching. Thank you for getting me over 500 subscribers. And one of my videos has hit over 10K views, so I'm really, really proud of that. So thank you for everybody that's kind of come along because of that video and come and join in my channel. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Hey guys, Mel here. I really want you to subscribe, want you to subscribe, want you to click that button below. Subscribe.